So while I'm waiting for this stuff to load, not sure why it's taking forever.
Press A to start. Press Y to switch profile.
Anywho. Alright, so when you're starting the division, of course, you're not going to have... let's see here. So when you're starting the division, you're not going to have a character created already. It's going to be a blank slot. It's going to look a lot like this here. You're going to have a couple options. You're going to have a new agent, hardcore agent. I don't recommend starting off with a hardcore agent. Once you die on a hardcore agent, you do lose all of your stuff. But we go into new agent and we go ahead and create. We do have an option here to do the main campaign or skip to the Warlords of New York. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and start the main campaign because most of what I'm going to be focusing on is going to be the recalibration station, aka the workbench. So get this started. And a good old character design. Let's do a couple of randomizations here, see what kind of cool stuff they got. And that looks good. So we're going to go ahead and just make some weird stuff here. Looks good enough to me. And skin tone. And eye color. We're going to pick some crazy eye color. Let's go with let's do that one. Hair. Go for the fro. Appearance. Let's do that one. And this is a hardcore division agent, not hardcore division agent, but just a division agent. So we're going to pick out some of this stuff here. Not too worried about everything. Of course, we don't have any apparel, so not yet, not until we get into the game and all my apparel's unlocked. Alright, so we've got our division agent, got it created, and we're going to go ahead and proceed.
Priority mission highlighted. Proceed to the marker.
Over here! Agent! Meet me at the gate.
So we're not going to be able to run just yet.
Agent! Follow me!
I need Ragnar!
Now we know how to run.
Jump over it.
Now we know how to jump.
Behind that barrier!
Incoming hostiles. Keep firing. Take them out. Oh, they keep coming. Hold the line. Stay the fuck away. Hold the flank. Keep moving. Don't stay in one spot for too long.
I'm in a bad way here!
Agent!
That'll happen no matter what you do.
Be okay.
Someone check the perimeter!
See to those barricades. And have someone radio the patrols to be on the lookout for stragglers. Some of those bastards got away. I didn't expect another attack so soon. You okay? If this keeps up, we're gonna have to relocate. Come on. Help me with this. We're stretched too thin to protect everyone here. Not again.
Get to the waterfront!
That can't be right. This is a distress code. The coordinates for Washington, D.C. How is this possible? Get down! Everybody get down! Someone has to stay. We can't just leave these people here. Whatever happened, it needs to be fixed or it's all over. You go! I'll do what I can here. Go!
We took things for granted. We expected coffee in the morning. We expected free Wi-Fi. When those were taken from us, we survived. When communications broke down, the trains stopped and the internet went dark, we survived.
But when the pharmacies were looted and hospitals shut down, asthma became lethal. And with no police to protect you, did you own a gun?
Did your neighbor?
Some survived.
We are a resilient species. When our society collapsed, we found ways to go on. And now, for the first time in centuries, what we want is also truly what we need. In the face of disaster, we helped each other.
We built new communities in the ruins of the old. We adapted. We survived. Established a new normal. But there are also those who build nothing. Create nothing.
Hyenas preying on the weak. They've made our world bleed. But we don't stand alone. A brave few have sworn to protect us and save what remains. They unite us.
Remind us that we are one people. They are our shield and our light. But if that light goes out,
Who can save us then?
It's been 7 months since the outbreak. We still live in fear of the virus, the green poison. The real danger is out there, waiting.
Little overview of the city that you're about to fight in. Letting things play through just so that people can see it all and get a good grasp of the depth and severity of the things that we're battling, stuff like that. So this part kind of is time consuming, but hey, you know, I want you to be able to see it all. So so many aspects of this game people just don't even understand or haven't even come to grasp yet. Even at shade level 5000, there's people that have still not learned anything. I'm almost shade level 6000 and I learned 3 new things yesterday that I had no idea about. So I definitely know that these guides are going to be useful, and I'm excited to be able to be the creator of one of them. Alrighty. So what we're going to start here is our adventure towards the White House. Now what you're going to find is you need to go towards the diamond. Should you not decide to go towards the diamond and you decide to go start roaming the town, I'll show you what happens here.
Repeat, need immediate assistance from any nearby agents.
Return to the mission area comes up on the screen and basically shows you that you're going to be in trouble. And objective failed. Okay. Something you're going to notice on my screen is that your UI doesn't look the same. So what we're going to do here is we're also going to show you that part and aspect of the game. It's just a quick setting in your UI. You can customize your HUD. You have different elements that you can lay out. You can cycle your selections and so on and so forth. Okay. Those options can be selected. You can then have that saved to a particular loadout. You can see at the bottom there, I can write bumper and go to loadout number 3, 4, so on and so forth. I have 3 different loadouts, right? So this is your base loadout here that you're going to come stock with the game, and then you have, or layout, excuse me, and you also have your customs. Or you can make 3 different customs. As you can see, I have different custom layouts. They're set up for different purposes. This one's my raid layout, this one is my general gameplay layout, and this one is just bone stock, bare bones layout. I prefer to play with this one because things are out of my way, my screen's open, I can see things and such. Alright, so we got our load layout set, and we're going to go ahead and pursue into the game, heading towards the diamond. Something you're gonna notice is the game is full of tons of detail. Plane crashes, bodies, body bags, contaminated areas, things like that. First thing you're going to run into is a couple hyenas here. I always like to blast these guys with a grenade. Knock them both out real quick. Don't even have to shoot the gun. Gonna get your first pieces of gear here as well. None of this gear is really gonna matter much. You can roam around this area a little bit. If you're just trying to get to the White House like we are, I don't necessarily recommend it, but there are resources that are very valuable to you later in the game. Make sure that you try to get in here and get those resources. Sooner or later you're going to need them.
Our job is to make sure nobody...
I've got eyes on
The red numbers you're seeing are headshots. The white numbers, of course, are hits.
Agent, if you can hear us on this frequency, keep pushing forward and blindside these bastards.
You're going to notice that I'm trying to move here and there, which helps confuse the AI. There is a very nice auto-targeting system built in the game. You can also see that there's red things. This one here. A gas can. I can light that gas can on fire, setting the guy on fire and bringing him out of cover. Something to notice when you're in combat. Those are very useful utilities to get enemies to come out of cover. So now at this point we can go into the White House. There are quite a few other things outside in these outer areas. If you feel like it, go ahead and explore them. You can find a couple of weapons and other items out here. So definitely can do that if you choose to do so. Right now, like I said, we're trying to get to the White House and get things moving. And unlike my other videos, you can see that the White House has not even started to get built yet. It was just recently attacked and they're trying to mend their wounded. You'll see here that I do have access to my stash box at this point. I can take things in and out of my stash. This particular character does have some grants available. Should have some weapons that he can use. Believe I have a level 1 shotgun. and a level 1 weapon. I'm trying to look here. Yeah, here they are. So the Lullaby and the Ruthless. So I'm going to take my Ruthless for sure out of there, just because it's nice to have. And we're going to go ahead and equip that at this point. This weapon here you can get by purchasing some expansion materials. You don't necessarily have to start off with that weapon. I choose to do so just because it's kind of a neat weapon. It's pretty hard. It's an exotic. Why not have one at level 1? Go in here and we'll talk to Manny.
This is you. Welcome to DC. I'm Manny. I run comms. I'm guessing the division alert brought you here? Damn glad to see you. Let me show you exactly how screwed we are. Ever since the JTF imploded, the city's become a playground for murderous fuckheads. There are several main factions, and a whole lot of bottom feeders sucking up whatever the big dogs miss. A few civilian settlements are still holding out against all this villainy. They need more help than we've been able to provide, especially since the division network went dark. That's Kelso. She's one of the last surviving agents in DC. She's operating out of the theater settlement on a priority mission. You should go check in with her. If anyone knows how to get these systems back online, it's her. Oh, and introduce yourself to the locals while you're at it. It'll comfort them to know there's a new sheriff in town.
By the way, Agent,
Alrighty. So anyways, you get that. Now we got to go talk to the quartermaster downstairs to get our first skill. Being new to the division, my recommendation so that you can survive would be to start off with a Reviver Hive. This is going to be this hive right here. Basically has a 2-minute or just over a 2-minute cooldown. You're going to use that in order to get yourself back up should you get knocked in combat and be by yourself. I'm not going to pick that skill because I'm going to choose to run with a drone because drones are heavily distracting. They're great skills to use as well. So we're going to go with a drone. And we're going to unlock the Striker drone. And we're going to equip. We're going to put that on our right bumper. And there's a bunch of other aspects of the game here that you don't need to get into just yet. Okay? So.
Later. The theater settlement is off to the east. You probably run into some trouble along the way. You'll have to do this block by block.
Agent, we've just received a distress call from New York. There's been an attack on the division, and they've requested immediate support. Meet me on the White House South Lawn. There's a helicopter prepped for us.
And
we need to leave
just
now.
so that we can see here, so we haven't unlocked our workbench yet. You can see these people standing at the workbench. We can't even access it yet, okay? We can't access this. We have to unlock Anaya. Anaya is located at the theater settlement, which I'll head there now.
The neighborhoods you'll be moving through are hyena territory. They're a bunch of vicious assholes who prey on the weak and vulnerable and kill for kicks. And they destroy whatever they can't steal for themselves. And they've been an especially serious problem for the theater settlement. Given our situation, we need the help of the settlements. They can't do much if they're struggling to survive. So see what you can do to take some pressure off them. But don't forget that we have to get the Shade Network back to
And
full
this weapon
strength.
comes
In a lot
equipped
of
with a
places,
scope.
The Division has been the only thing holding people together. But with DC as the priority, most agents
It
are
does have a
completely
binary
cut
trigger,
off.
if you
They're
noticed.
not gonna last long without support.
Binary trigger means one fire on pull, one fire on release. Ooh, this is one of my favorite rifles in the game. I do believe I am going to swap out for that. It's just such a nice weapon, very stable weapon. We're going to go ahead and switch to that weapon now. It does hit extremely hard for the type of weapon that it is. Carries quite a few rounds. I think it's a very useful item as well. To my left and to my right back there are several loot crates, but it's open world exploration. At this point, you're not really leveled up. I think better to travel and get your stuff unlocked.
Portable device detected.
You'll notice these portable devices. These will give you a small amount of XP.
Not if they notice us first. Keep your goddamn head down.
Look at those idiots. They have no idea what's coming.
That's the fucking idea. Get your fucking head down.
This time we're going to use our drone. Target with right bumper after deploying. Rifles are semi-automatic. I just prefer to use them. I'm going to destroy my drone so that I have it ready to go again. Again, there's multiple things that you can look for and find. We've got an activity here that we can take care of. It's always fun to blow dudes up with grenades. Of course, you can see gears dropping. The AKM, another really good weapon, but hard to maintain control of. Here's one of your shade boxes you'll be coming back for later. Some resources. More enemies. Again, we're going to try to use the grenade utility.
Die, you fuck!
Fighting from cover is always a good way to battle enemies. Highly recommend it. Face tanking and running down the street, not necessarily something I would recommend. We did just get a new piece of body armor, which is level 2. So being that it is an upgrade, we'll go ahead and equip that. You can see that it's got 71 more armor, so we're going to put that on and destroy this piece. You'll see that that one is actually a downgrade, so we're going to go ahead and mark that as deletion. This one is also a downgrade, so again, mark it for deletion. We have this AKM here, which is an AR. Not necessarily as stable or accurate as our other weapon. To compare, you can see the comparison there. Being that we're running greens now and we've upgraded from grays, we're going to go ahead and stick with those. Making our way down here to the old settlement. Headshots are always going to be better. A mask, which is going to be level 2. We'll go ahead and upgrade.
Detected.
Good old echoes. Run through that.
I gotta get back to work. Thanks for the movie, Manny.
Anytime, Theo.
You coming over for dinner?
Not tonight. Gotta be with some National Guard buddies. They're worried they'll get called out of quarantine in New York.
Okay.
This is serious.
It's the flu. You remember swine flu? Everyone freaked out for nothing. You'll see. In a couple of months, no one will even remember what the dollar flu was, like Y2K.
Y2K.
You really know how to make a guy feel old.
I'm just messing with you. But I don't know. This doesn't feel like it's just gonna blow over. People are scared. And you know what happens when people get scared.
You worry too much, Neil. Give me your wallet. Yeah. Don't make us hurt you. Well, hell no. No. You should have just given it up, old man. Help! Someone help us! Call 911! We need help!
Please, stay with me, Theo.
So obviously Manny lost somebody important, a brother or father, maybe.
You're coming up on the theater settlement. The woman who runs it is named Odessa Sawyer. Try to stay on her good side.
This will be our first settlement that we unlock.
Electronic device detected.
Of course, Isaac's telling us about electronic devices. We're going to run up here though first, things first, and we are going to unlock the settlement. As soon as we get to the top, it'll do the whole animation and unlock it. As you can see, our theater settlement at level 1 or 2, sorry, excuse me, 2 is going to be bare bones. There's nothing to it right now. We can quickly start developing the settlement and running through some of that stuff though. So anyways, of course our diamond is where we need to go. So we go over here and we talk to Odessa.
If you're looking for Agent Kelso, she just
are observant.
left.
You notice that she's got a prosthetic.
I should have gone with her, but I'd only slow her down. I know you got your own problems to deal with, but them hyena motherfuckers took my little girl. Get to me. If you can help, I'll be on your debt. And I always pay my debts.
Portable electronic device detected.
Alright, so we've officially gotten our first mission unlocked. A couple other things I want to cover before we go into that.
Electronic device detected.
So if you've already made an agent, you can change your outfit, which is what I'm about to do. I'm going to go into my apparels. I have multiple different outfits that I can change into. You can see that I've got all this apparel we can rock, right? So I think this time we're going to try to look as Amish as possible. So we're going to make ourselves look crazy Amish style. What would be the best Amish looking jacket?
Hi there, Agent.
Let's go with, let's do this one. Ants. I don't know if they really have a good khaki in here. Yeah, that'll work. Kind of go with the hat. Put on some boots.
Hello.
Let's go with those ones. And pick us a nice trinket for our backpack. A lot of the starting accounts, you're not going to have these items. I'm just putting it on to give myself a little bit of bling. So, yeah. We'll go with this one. And we are going to rock a patch. We need one of our rare patches. Let's go here. Hardcore Gear Score 500 patch. Looks like a good one. And yeah, so that's what we got going on so far. Can't really colorize anything. Don't have any attachments to put on any weapons. You do have a vendor that is available here. Show you that. Got a couple devices to collect. And I have some currency stashed for myself, so go ahead and snag all that.
About an hour from now, you'll be pissing yourself by pleading with me for a fix. Fuck off. We can wait until then. Or you can answer my questions and I'll give you what you need before you start embarrassing
Yeah, we got a bunch of currency, so I'm going to pick up all this currency because it can allow me to buy upgrades. This currency comes from Ubisoft achievements, things like that. You go to the Ubisoft Connect store. Once you develop your account and you can start getting these little chunks of currency, you'll see now that basically what I've done is I've made it to where my guy has 9,900 currency. So I go to this vendor, and of course he's got weapons that I can buy. He's got something here that gives me weapon damage and armor, so I'm going to swoop these because we know that currently I'm wearing grays, so I'm going to swoop those gloves and put those on. And this here, I believe we're wearing grays again, so I'm going to swoop those and put those on. So now we're going to go ahead and go into my inventory, and we can see that these items are upgrades, so we're going to go ahead and equip those. Now at this point I have a couple new items. My armor's come up a little bit, and I also have some items that are trash. Right now, I don't really need to worry about my items that are in the trash, because I basically am going to be going through them like they're going out of style, because leveling at this point is going to go very quickly. So I'm just going to press down on my right stick, as you can see in the lower right hand corner there. It's going to deconstruct all junk, and I'm going to get some components. Those components are great later for the crafting table. So long story short, we're going to go back into here, and you remember there was a shotgun that I had. We're going to grab that sucker, and we're going to go ahead and stash the rifle. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and equip that shotgun. And now we have a shotgun that'll one-shot any non-elite enemy. You're going to run into a lot of them at this level. But if you don't have that shotgun, don't worry about it. Most of my fighting I'll be doing regularly. And the other thing that I want to show you is if you're having difficulty with the game, the content is too hard, or you're preferring to play with other players, then you also have that option available to you. You're going to see that I'm going through a couple different motions that are just kind of regular for me. I tend to like to make sure that I have all my different things accessed and unlocked.
Stop. Just stop. What's your name?
Peter.
Okay, Peter. This is how it's gonna be. If you interrupt me again, I'll throw you off this roof. And if you pollute anyone here with your advice, I'll throw you off the roof. Is that clear enough for you?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now, that there is the bolt catch. When the magazine is empty, we can't offer you weapons yet.
Alright, so next thing we're going to do is see what's going on. Somebody invite me to a party. What's going on, fellas? Not much, just doing a beginner's guide. Yeah, I'm working on doing a beginner's guide starting from level 1. Yep. Yeah, it's just kind of a basics, showing all the stuff, and there's a competition for it right now, so I'm just trying to create some content that I can snip here, snip there, and piece together for mostly the main focus we're going to focus on is going to be the workbench. It's going to be me and Rigid working on it together, but I'm just doing a stream, the making of, and it's just got a lot of tips and tricks in it, basically. But anyway, I'll dip out. I'm going to call for backup right now, and I've been doing a lot of talking in the stream, so I don't want to interrupt you guys what you're doing, whatever you're doing. It's up to you guys if you want to come along. I'm going to be calling for backup. You're probably going to see clan members requested backup here pretty soon if you're in a solo group. But if you're not in a solo group, don't worry about it, man. Keep playing, doing your thing. Alright, well, I will be calling for backup in just a moment. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Okie doke. So, said hello to the buddies, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the map, and you can see that I can't really do anything while I'm over myself, but there's an option down here in the lower left hand side of the screen. You can see that I can call for backup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do that because I want to get some help with this mission, and I highly recommend it if you're not really used to playing the game. A lot of these guys are going to come in and they're just going to own the entire thing, and they're going to speed level you, which, I mean, at this point, why not? You know what I mean? It's a grind to get all the way to 40, so you might as well just go ahead and get out here and do it.
Promoted to group leader. You are now group leader.
So we're gonna call for backup again.
Sending backup request. Group augmentation active.
There we go. Got another one.
Join your group. Backup arrived.
Comm check. Check. You guys hear me on the comms?
If you are seeking refuge, please leave your name and you will be welcomed back at a later date. We just don't have the capacity to take
Alright, well anyways, we're gonna head over to the Grand Washington.
Electronic device detected.
One of the first things that I noticed a lot of people have difficulty with is realizing that you can fast travel. So when you do get help like this, these guys have been through these missions before and they can fast travel to the mission ahead of you, and they can basically make it to where you don't have to fight on the street. They've made it to where you can go and do the mission directly. So
But they must have been fucking hungry. 'Cause damn, once they sniffed blood, it was chow time.
as you saw, the mission's pretty close by, so we won't worry about it this time around.
You're right next to the Grand Washington Hotel.
Okay, here we go. That's head to the service entrance on the east side of the building.
You're going to notice that the damage is quite a bit higher. It has been scaled due to the fact that somebody is in the group that is
Find a way to the atrium.
a higher level than me.
Hostile. Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Saints here.
The who now?
Hyena big shot.
So because you're looking for a lot of gear, I highly recommend when you get into the Grand Washington Hotel, you search this body. It's going to drop a key. We'll access that room a little bit later. Restock boxes are located everywhere, but currently I'm not really interested in that. These are special ammo crates. You're going to want to make sure you pick those up. They're useful.
Portable device detected.
He went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
Portable electronic device detected.
Something else that you're going to notice is these boxes, these lock boxes. You can see them on your map. And basically they're a box that you can unlock if you have keys. My claymate Noopy here, he has keys, so he can unlock it if he wants. And you'll see that you get special items out of it. The higher you get, the more items you get, things like that. Gives you a chance at different items, stuff like that. Tech's always good. Bonus XP if you collect them all.
At
health. Health is going to be in the blue and grayish white. Your reload boxes are going to be blue with white highlights.
Found an ammo stockpile. I'm gonna detonate it.
So this gentleman that's running with us, he's running what we call an Eclipse Protocol build. You can see that he's got 4 pieces of Eclipse. Basically, that's going to make it to where anything that he does spreads. He's also running a jammer pulse, which is causing that stuff to spread as well. Luckily, he's not running the max damage Eclipse Protocol, but he is running an Eclipse. So any kill that we get while it's affected by a status effect will spread. So we have crates all over that are hidden in certain spots. You're going to notice that I kind of know where they're all at. Most of that's going to be because I'm almost shade level 6,000, so I definitely have played these missions more times than I can count on my hands and feet 100 times.
This is what we want. There's none better now that we lost Kieran.
I'm sure there are. They're just not willing. Can't say I am either.
You've led troops in battle.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Wow. Apparently my controller died. Okay, so the key that we picked up, you're going to see Suite 3. It's right here. Of course, more crates. Something I would highly recommend is letting the highest SHD level in the group open the crates. That way the crate has a chance of dropping the most significant upgrade. So we also picked up a pistol there, so we're going to go ahead and equip that.
Mr. President, it's bad. Whoever planned this timed it perfectly. We've already got outbreaks in 22 cities domestically and 14 internationally, and the reports are still coming in.
Do we have any idea who's responsible? Or is this a natural outbreak?
Negative on that, sir. DCD has just confirmed the pathogen is a smallpox variant. There's no way that got loose where it did, when it did, without some help.
So who was it? Moscow? Beijing?
They've got problems with their own.
Each level you get, you're going to get a field proficiency cache. You can open those up. You can see me doing that now. Picked up another item that's an upgrade. We're going to equip that. Couple more weapons, MK16, shotguns, things like that. I'm going to destroy all my junk. Keep my bags open because I only have 30 spaces at this point. Right around the corner here is going to also be another lockbox. Again, let the highest shade level in the group open the boxes for the greatest chance at the highest level upgrade.
Glad you made it.
There's Kelso.
Let's do this.
My recommendation, I see this gentleman is using the mortar, which definitely high damage item, but when you're running with a new player, it shakes the hell out of the screen. I don't recommend using the mortar in any gameplay myself, but you know, can't really tell people how to play. You just gotta kind of accept what comes. So you saw the endorsement come up. I went ahead and gave him his endorsement. That brings his shepherding level up. So anyway, here's her daughter.
Who are you? What's going on? She's in shock. I'll bring her down when she's fit to move. Let's meet up together.
Heads up. You've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street. Get down there and take care of
Whenever you're getting ready to go into a new area, it's always good to destroy your tech. That way you don't alert anybody as you go in. You have mounted weapons. You gotta be careful because mounted weapons will overheat.
Patch her in. Odessa? Kill
So
some
there,
of the
that
news
mission's
for you.
complete.
We got Eleanor. Is she okay? She's okay. I'm bringing her home. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. See you soon.
Tap down on my D-pad to open up a chat and say GG's. Thanks for the assist. Now, if they do have comms, then they can talk to you via the live chat. Something I've noticed playing over the years is that the live chat doesn't always work if you have joined an Xbox party. Sometimes you can hear them, they can't hear you, or vice versa. A good way to get through that is just reset the game, reset your headset, that type of deal. At our current level, any kills are XP, and they're quite a significant amount of XP, especially if you get multiples. You definitely want to kill stuff. The next thing that we're going to do, though, being that my clanmate Noopy is here, is we're going to go ahead and unlock safe houses. We are going to go back real quick to the settlement and progress to that next phase after completing the first mission. So following our GPS, going back to the first mission. If by chance you log out and you don't have a GPS selected, you can also go directly over here to your progression. It'll show you what your priority is, what your progress is, and such. So you can go here, go this way, and then you can add a mission to your log. Basically, it'll show it as the priority or make it the priority. So now you can see Noopy is at the settlement. You see him there? He's at the settlement. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast travel to him. You can see that I can fast travel directly to him. And this means I can fast travel to him whether he's in combat or not. When he's in combat, of course, it's much more dangerous, especially when you're on a hardcore tune, because if you're not loaded in time, you could die. Don't recommend it if you're on a hardcore. I don't really foresee very many brand new agents activating a hardcore agent right off the bat, so. Coming in here, following our little diamonds.
It's always nice to see you.
And boom, we're going to go in here and talk with Odessa. And Kelso is introduced into the scene.
We're barely holding things together.
What am I supposed to do?
Help us.
I am helping. I am helping. Just not the way you want me to.
We need you out there again. Your leg wouldn't stop you.
It's not about that.
I know it isn't. But if we fail...
All right! All right. We could probably spare some people.
I'll be outside.
She said you did your part. I won't forget it.
Alright, so we officially locked our next two missions. 4 missions, excuse me. Four missions have been unlocked.
Augmentation inactive.
Alright, so next thing that we want to do is, you can see that we've got 3 SHD points if you look in the upper left hand corner of the screen. We're going to travel back to the White House real quick. And the next place we're going to go is going to be hopefully to a side mission. I'm not sure if we get them just yet. Let me see here. Let's go in here and check.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, so we don't get to unlock new skills yet. We don't have perks yet. Okay, so those SHD are just going to kind of save up. We'll go ahead and travel to another mission. Looks like Newpie is at a safe house. We're going to go ahead and unlock that safe house.
That's how they've been calling the shots around.
When you get somebody that's higher level in the group, you can have them travel to these safe houses and unlock them for you. Each safe house has a collectible and also has a drive that you can search.
Having you watch their backs will make a big difference.
These drives will then open up side missions. So you can see that we have a safe house here as well. And down here where he's at, so I'm going to go to him.
Too much of our history. Anyway, there's a lot of intel here. Sending it your way. It'll be nice to get this place in shape. Just be careful, okay?
Augmentation inactive.
The chances the disease has reached that area are pretty low, but not zero. So stay the hell away from anybody with flu-like.
So when you're looking at the map, you can see him, right? So when I'm all the way out, I can't really see, like, oh, where is he at? Okay, I don't know where he's at. Anyways, he's right here. He's this blue dot. I can travel to him. So I'm traveling to him. That's how I'm getting to these places.
We're fortunate to keep the hostiles confined to the city, even if that means more problems for us. You may be on your own out there, but we've got your back. Good luck, Agent.
Group augmentation activated.
The priorities are to locate Espinoza and get that shade node reactivated. Isaac will guide you where you need to go. Espinoza reported a substantial hyena presence. We don't know exactly what they're doing here, but assume they're going to be in your way.
A lot of times, somebody that's shepherding you that's experienced won't know what you're going to do next, and so they will be waiting for you to select something, and then they will travel to that location. Sometimes they'll follow you around, as most shepherds do. That happens as well. But if they see something selected, then they'll travel there. As you see, he's there. I can't travel to this mission though. It says haven't traveled. I can't, right? But I can find him on the map, and I can actually travel to him. So now we're at Jefferson Trade. Equipping a couple items real quick. Haven't got a chest piece yet, but that's okay. Right now, anything that has more armor is what I would recommend. We have a cache we can open. Normal shepherding, you would just want to start running into your mission and get things taken care of. But currently, Newpie, being very patient as he is waiting for us to start this mission. So, and here's our chest piece finally. So we're going to go ahead and equip that. We're now out of the all grays. We're rocking all greens. Currently we have a 2-piece Providence, which gives us headshot damage, critical hit chance. Nice bonus. We're also running a Fenris, which gives us bonus assault rifle damage. We are running in Richter Kaiser, which of course is incoming repairs. Those are beneficial as a low-level guy. And then you also have your 511 Tactical, which gives you a little bit more health. Just survivability factors there. Not necessarily pieces of gear that I chose in particular. Just the best piece of gear with the most armor at this point. Yep, there's something else that happens quite frequently is a higher level will drop gear that you can then use and take and destroy or use to sell for other purposes. That's something that happens quite often as well. You can see that he's dropped this gear. We can't use it because we're not 40 or 38, but we can pick it up. So we can pick it up, and at this point I don't need the funds. I would recommend if you see a high level drop oranges like that you sell them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark those for deletion, and I'm going to clear my inventory by storing all of that in my bag. Alright, we can go ahead and start this up.
Last radio contact with Espinosa came from a parking garage close to the Shade Node. Isaac has the location.
What's the big deal? Taking this fucker out!
Radio intercepted.
We're under attack! Intruders at the east entrance! Then kill them! What the fuck? It's the division! So? Fucking kill them!
Look for a way down to the garage and see if you can pick up Espinosa's trail. He tends to leave a mess.
Electronic device detected.
Okay, so where do we stand?
Basically, everybody outside about a 50-mile radius of DC is completely cut off from the network. Completely.
What do we do about it?
First, we need to assess the full scope of the damage, which means going places that won't be easy to get to.
Because there's hostile territory.
It's not just that. The flooding did a lot of damage.
You're near Espinosa's last known position. The Shade Node should be close.
So something you're going to want to do is make sure in these beginning phases you kind of search through things. We missed a loot box back here. I'm going to go ahead and snag that. It's going to be right back here. Noob, if you can hear me, you want to come open this for me? Your highest SHD. Like I said, have them open it. That way you get the best chance at the highest upgrade. So something you're going to see is over here, it's highlighted in orange. that means that one or multiple stats are max. If I step away from it, it doesn't show any of the key elements that you'll see later on in the game. But when you walk up to the piece, you can see that it has a highlight in orange, which means one or more of the stats is going to be maxed. As you see here, the 1.1% weapon damage is maxed, okay? So that's definitely something that you'll see. You can see he's dropping pieces with these 2 arrows. Those mean that they're shareable items. If I was to pick these up, right? So I pick them up, and then if I look in my inventory, you'll see that I have items that are like that as well. If I scroll down, you can see that I can share them with my Noopy. It's because I acquired them while I was with him. You have up to an hour to share those items. Might actually equip that because it's an upgrade. And we can inspect, obviously an upgrade, so we're going to equip that. And this P416 is actually a very stable weapon, so I'm going to definitely choose that over the G36. It doesn't hit as hard, but it definitely is more stable, so I definitely want that weapon because it'll put more bullets on target. Alright, moving on. Yeah, if you can hear me, I can hear you. Sometimes it doesn't work.
What do you think is worth more, a living...
Active shade beacon nearby.
That's probably the node. Isaac should guide you to it.
So something you're gonna notice too is like hidden stuff. Like they're gonna tease you. Oh, there's a box there. I can't get to it. How do I get to it? Oh no. So we're gonna go around this way and you'll see. Early on in the game, you're gonna want to loot anything that shows up slightly gold.
Agent credentials authenticated.
There should be a terminal that'll let you reactivate the node.
In another box, we do have a higher shade level in the group. We're going to let him open it. You can see it gave us a gray item. I'm going to deconstruct as I pick it up. Not even worry about it. We're running all greens at this point. Grays are definitely downgrades.
Intelligent system analytic computer reactivated. All Isaac subsystems operational.
That was the last step to getting
Metal
Isaac
ammo
fully
restock.
restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate. Continue your sweep of the complex.
Hostile radio intercepted.
And
Hello?
oh look, presto voila,
Is this the
here's that
division?
loot box.
Looking for someone?
Who is this? How are you?
Nope, you want to open that?
Friend of yours gave me a real nice wristwatch. He's right here.
Again,
Want to talk to him?
low level gear. We gotta progress a few more levels before it actually gives us the option to start getting nothing but greens, blues, and everything. So.
Electronic device detected.
What we've got on the table is a possible solution.
What we've got is a possible disaster. We haven't done nearly enough field testing on your solution.
What we do know is that people are dying. And this stuff kills green poison. How many deaths do you want on your hands because we waited for tests to come back to tell us what we already knew?
Fine. You've got my authorization.
Okay, so we also have a lockbox up here.
We start spraying in 2 days. In the meantime, you can announce a new program designed to stop the spread of green poison and look like a hero. And when this is all over, I'll say, I told you so.
I hope to God you get the chance.
Wait for Noopy to pop that open. And voila, there's a bunch more stuff. A FAMAS. Ooh, another really good weapon. High amount of accuracy and much faster RPM. We're just going to go ahead and equip that automatically right from the menu.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Hey guys, I'm still willing to deal, but you better decide fast. I don't know how much more this dude can take.
She's goading you to try to make you reckless. Just stay focused.
Special rounds. Yeah, if you want to drop it so I can show them how the stats look on it, that's fine. If you picked one up. Level 10. Gotcha. You can see I'm just kind of hunting around for random resources, making sure that I loot the areas. Most shepherds won't care about that. They'll just proceed through, or they'll show you where all the stuff's at too. That's the other cool thing about shepherds, is they will show you where the stuff's at.
Agent vital signs, 0.
He didn't have to die here. Far yet. Go after her.
Device detected.
Looks like there was nothing you could have done for Espinosa. That fucking hyena was toying with us. I hope she suffered a bit before you finished her off. Anyway, thanks to you, we're an important step closer to getting the Shade Network back to full strength. You did good. I'll see you around.
Agent, you're ready for another skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
Alrighty, so we have multiple missions. Now it's going to instruct me on how to fast travel. Head back and pick up our second skill.
Agent, thanks to your hard work, we've been able to make some critical upgrades to the base of operations. We've restored access to the city's CCTV cameras and updated our maps of DC and the Situation Room. The mess hall has proper food prep and cooking equipment, with comfortable places to sit and have a hot meal. Giving the staff a place to relax has boosted morale. We're getting an influx of food, water, and medical supplies. Some of these will remain here to create a stockpile. And the surplus will be redistributed to civilians in need. It's hard to believe we have a surplus of anything right now. White House is coming back to life. Keep up the good work.
Looks like you're ready to learn a new skill. What'll it be?
I think it'll be a turret, sir.
See ya.
Alright, so now he has perks available. You can see these here. My recommendation, of course, as you're leveling is going to be XP perks first. So we're going to go here to the XP perks, and we're going to allocate some of these points towards those. These will help you level faster, thus attain your level caches faster. Alright, so we got those. The next one I'm going to be working on is going to be bag space, which is this one here. It'll increase my carry capacity. That's going to be increased by 20 slots, and then we will increase it by 40 as well. A good way to build these SHD quickly is to go and do side missions. So we will do that here in just a moment. Alright, so we're going to put the lullaby away, go back to the base weapons, and we are going to skim through vendors. So you can see that I have multiple different items that I can purchase. I can compare them to my currents to see if they're upgrades and decide whether or not to purchase them. I have another vendor down this way. I'm not sure if it's unlocked yet, but we're going to go down.
Portable device detected.
Priority message to all active duty agents. Be aware that Agent Aaron Keener, call sign Vanguard, has had his agent status revoked and is now a priority target. Keener is directly responsible for the murders of several SHD agents in New York, and he is now wanted for high treason and acts of terrorism against the United States. He is armed and extremely dangerous, and it is believed that he has gathered other former agents to his cause. Identities will be released once they are confirmed. Keener's last known position was Manhattan, NYC. End message.
Group augmentation inactive. Group augmentation activated.
Thanks so much for your business. Thanks for the business, agent.
So every once in a while it'll be good to do these purchases. You might find it difficult if you're just starting off on your first.
Inactivated.
Unless you get a guy that'll drop a bunch of gear for you so you have funds to be able to upgrade. Your first talents will appear on items that have a purple or a superior rating or higher. Alrighty, so we got all that done, and we need to go talk with Manny. Follow the little dots.
If I can't get more pieces from the toy store, I'm not gonna be able to finish my fucking map.
All right, Manny. Jeez.
While the sheriff here was busy waking up Isaac, I kicked in a few doors.
Did you learn anything?
Some new cuss words.
Anything useful?
I know where we can find out where the cure was sent.
The capital. We can't get past those defenses.
Not yet. But once we reconnect to our satellite network and get the main Shade node online, we should be back at full strength. Then we'll be ready.
Okay, well, in the meantime, we have intel President Allen survived the crash. He's being held by one of the factions. Locating him should be a priority.
Oh, fuck that. There could be another major outbreak anytime soon. We don't need some politician. We need that cure.
We might need him to access it. It'll be somewhere secure.
All right. Let's see what we can do. I don't know whether to be flattered or offended, Manny.
Okay, so we've got to investigate the safe house. You can see that we can go here. Noopy can fast travel there if need be. We'll let him fast travel so we don't have to run there. Get it taken care of a little faster.
Portable electronic device detected.
Have you heard?
Heard what?
About Waller.
No. What's the latest? Has he decided?
They couldn't revive him.
Shit. That means that Mendez is in charge.
Is that all you know?
This is the only place around here that the hyenas didn't dare to touch. That's good news for you. That's really interesting intel here.
Group augmentation.
Don't we have enough agencies in this country?
It's not so...
Looks like you got your hands full. Good luck.
Hostile control point identified. Electronic device detected.
You can see that we have some side missions available now at the theater. We're going to head back over there real quick. And we also have Anaya. Anaya's who I've been trying to access, so I'm going to head back to the theater settlement. I believe in order to unlock Anaya, you have to have completed your first 2 main missions.
Group augmentation activated. Civilians in danger.
Hello, I'm Anaya. I'm going to be helping out at the base of operations with equipment fabrication. It's a pleasure to meet you.
So she officially unlocks our crafting table.
More dead batteries.
Side missions we're picking up here.
As the theater keeps growing, we're gonna need some new sources of fuel.
Side missions are great ways to build up your SHD so that you can unlock perks. You also now have unlocked your projects table. You have a couple different options here that you can take care of. They're going to want things like steel and chest armor, and then neutralize hostile activities, so on and so forth, propaganda broadcast, find the SHD caches, and such. These will reward you with bounties or blueprints, and so on. Things with skulls mean that you can't do them yet. It also means that it's not a good idea to walk into that area. Being that we do have Noopy here, you can't really see what level the individual portions of the map are, but to say the least, if you highlight it, it will tell you what levels the map portion is and what kind of enemies you're going to run into. So first things first, we're going to go here. We're going to go back to the White House real quick.
Group augmentation inactivated. Group augmentation active. Group augmentation activated.
A lot of times these guys will want something, like these people want a notebook. If you give it to them, they'll give you supplies, gear, things like that. So that's something to watch out for when you're running through the open world. Another one over here working. He wants 30 components. Gave it to him, and see, he gave me a weapon.
The hyenas are holding a Shade Tech cache in that hotel. Get it back.
You're going to see these bike locks throughout the open world. They're a good idea to break and gain access to secret areas, or sometimes just a door that you need to get into.
The cache has a built-in locator. I've got a read on his position. Looks like it's somewhere below you. Right on that Shade Tech cache.
Multiple hostiles inbound. Serious trauma detected. Agent out
Okay,
of
so I've gone down at this point, and I am stemming my bleeding so that I don't bleed out faster. And you can see I've got a red circle if I'm not. And I stem it like this. One thing that I noticed a lot of newer players will do is they will call for help. It pings. A lot of experienced players prefer that is not how you go about getting help, because they know that you're down. Isaac gives them a warning. So I would recommend not doing that. If you hear the ping, then that's a different story. Hear the ping, you might want to go assist as soon as there's a clear spot to be able to do so. I highly recommend finishing the rough and tough combat before you rush out there and try to res somebody. Otherwise, now you have 2 people that are down and no successful mission.
The exit is up ahead. Time to check out.
Alright, so that side mission is going to offer us quite a few SHD. We can go ahead and shoot outside. I believe what we get there from upstairs, my bad.
Good work. Take that Shade Tech cash to the quartermaster when you get a chance.
You'll see we picked up 6 SHD doing that. So you can then travel back to the White House. And we can work on some of the other perks. Also unlock the blueprint.
Howdy.
So like I said, next perk we're going to go for is unlocking bag space. Now we have a higher carry capacity. Currently I think 90 spaces is what we'll be able to carry now. That's definitely beneficial, especially when running with higher level characters that are dropping gear for you. So now we have several items that we can trade. We were looking for items, so we're going to go ahead and go to our map. Oops, I saw items being dropped. We'll pick that up first. Yep. that was it. Alright, so we go to our projects. We can access these projects here, but we cannot complete them here. So we have this one here that wants us to donate steel. We need 5 steel for that, and then we need to donate 1 chest armor. And complete a neutralize a hostile activity. Okay, so that one's almost done.
Inactive.
This one wants polycarbonate, and it wants a tactical glove. And then we have to complete a propaganda broadcast. Alright, double check, make sure we don't have any more perks points we can spend. We do have 5. So next one I would recommend doing is working on getting your attachments. I like my muzzles first, so I tend to do those first. I'm going to go ahead and unlock my muzzles. And then magazines.
Later.
Now I have attachments that are automatically ready for me to basically allocate to my weapons. So let's go ahead and look at that real quick. This weapon here doesn't have any attachments, but I can look here by pressing the X button that I have things that I can add to it. Currently only a muzzle, which will grant more stability. So I put that on there like that. This one has an optics rail. Muzzle. Put that in there for optimal range. This one. We don't have any for. But we do have skins. We can make ourselves look fancy with a fancy colored weapon. I'm going to go pink just because. And the other part was we have unlocked Anaya. So here's our workbench.
It seems I have the
talk with
equipment
Anaya.
I need.
She has patterns for everything under the sun that you can think of for recalibration. You won't have all those patterns just yet, but you can see here that I have multiple things that I can craft should I want to be able to make things. So I have mods. Of course, I'm going to make those because they're very cheap. And weapon mods are beneficial no matter what you're doing. So we make our weapon mods. We have gear that we can make improvised, it looks like at this point. So got all that. Alright, so that workbench is done. And next on the agenda, we can either go do side missions for Shade, or when you complete these main missions, they give you SHD as well, or skill unlocks. This one looks like it's going to be a skill unlock. This is kind of a fun mission. It's very short, simple, and easy. We can definitely go to this one.
True Sons have been using the broadcasting capabilities of the Viewpoint Museum to coordinate and motivate their troops. We have word they're going offline for maintenance, meaning they won't be able to call for reinforcements. Now's our chance.
Group augmentation.
And as you see, he traveled there. I'm traveling to him, making it to where I don't have to run all the way there.
Taking the Viewpoint Museum away from True Sons will make it a lot harder for them to coordinate their troops and spread misinformation. All communications coming in and out of the building will be controlled from the production studio on the top floor, so you'll need to find it and secure it.
some hostiles enter the parking garage east of the main entrance. We might be able to get in that way.
Gonna destroy my skills because they're getting ready to go into a new area of combat.
Hostile radio intercepted.
This is Wade. So, the Division thinks they can just come in here. They don't know who they're fucking with. Go dark. Wait for the signal, then corner and kill.
So something you're gonna see is like you can grab your skills unless you throw them in hard to reach places, as I did here. Just destroy it. It comes back quick enough. Here's one of those spike locks I was telling you about. Ammo crate.
Portable electronic device detected.
Other quick pointers are going to be target priority. When you're in combat, these LMGs are heavily armored. They're going to be hard to take down. They also hit extremely hard. But what's worse than that is going to be a grenader. You can stop them from throwing grenades. I highly recommend targeting the grenaders. Rushers with shotguns are also a high priority because they're easy to kill. Extremely soft and squishy. Anything that makes your gameplay easier.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
When you start to get to know missions and spawn points, it's going to be highly effective to preemptively strike with your drone or your turret. Place them in locations where they can be the most effective ahead of time. You see, I just did that there. Again, I can't reach it, can't grab it and restock it, so I'm just going to destroy it. Another bike lock. Definitely don't want to pop this off. Not necessarily trying to show everybody the locations for these secret loots, but just basically what to watch out for. Show you real quick. I was saying you can snag your skills. So now I got my turret set up. It's not necessarily in an optimal location there, but yeah. So now I can walk up to it. I can grab it. Anyway, that's mild compared to some of the stuff that you're going to experience later in the game. Again, most of this content is irrelevant to the main creative point that I'm trying to reach. Haven't quite got there yet, but just trying to kind of cover all my bases as I'm in the making of. Who knows? Might help somebody out and provide some useful information somewhere.
Go! Get out of here! That must have been Wade. Would have been nice to bag
this weapon I just picked up, this Police M4, is a very nice weapon. I'm going to swap out and go to that weapon. Yep.
Check it out.
Transmission control module. It handles all communications going in and out of viewpoint. If you reset it, you'll lock out the True Sons and we can take over the channels.
Started picking up my first mods. That's kind of nice.
Reset sequence.
Settings are reset to default or under direct SHD control.
That's good to hear. Our comms are coming online and the true sun's
Carbine
really dark.
7, another very nice weapon I'll be swapping to.
Fluctuations in local power detected. Communications facilities offline.
What the hell?
I'm seeing multiple hostiles on the roof. They're setting up EMP jammers around the radio mast.
It's Wade. He's trying to sabotage the mast. Without it, no one can broadcast from Viewpoint. Agent, get to the roof. You gotta stop him from taking out the mast.
Carbine 7's one of the more stable weapons in the game. Choice weapon for most builds. Oop. Oop.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
Wade is using EMP jammers to overload the radio mast. Take them out before the mast is destroyed.
System malfunctioning. System back online. System disrupted.
Tech, as long as that EMP jammer is active, take it out.
Structural integrity at 75%.
Agent, you've got to stop Wade. We need that radio mast.
System restored. System malfunctioning. Electromagnetic charge depleted. System activated. Disrupted. System restored.
All right, the facility is ours. True Sons just lost a powerful tool for coordinating their troops and spouting their horse shit. Once we get the radio mast repaired and operational, we can extend the reach of our own broadcasts.
Hey, Agent. We're ready to help broaden your skill set over here at the base.
Here's some footage of General Ridgeway for you to take a look at.
All right. Alright, so field proficiency level 10. I think we might be able to access the table, but I'm not positive yet. Okay, so got some more attachments we want to put on. Alright, looks like we got everything we can. Oops, there's another piece of loot. Something I do recommend doing too is when you're in your base inventory, I didn't talk about this already, but you can see your loot in two different fashions. You can look at it like this, or you can look at it in a grid. I highly recommend grid. You'll be able to see more of the loot as it's displayed here. Be able to see your stacks of inventory a little easier and more on the screen at one time, once you get over being confused by the initial portions of the game. So next we want to make sure that when we're looking at our loot, we also sort by new. That way your new stuff comes up to the top. It's also another good way for you to be able to tell what's up. You have other different sorts, quality, damage, so on and so forth, by name, recent, loadouts, and sell values. Alright, so let's see. Classified assignments are now open. No big deal. You may not have that content, so I'm not really going to go into that too much. What we do want to do is head back over here, and Grace Larson, our clan vendor, is now open. So we're going to go ahead and go back here and get her done. The table that we're looking for, you won't have access to until you unlock the campus settlement. You'll have to go through the castle and do a couple other things there. So.
Think you can help us out?
Taking a look at the projects, we're close to completing a lot of them. You can see that they unlock different optic rails and underbarrel attachments, blueprints for an M4 replica, stuff like that.
Always a pleasure, Agent.
Okay, got that taken care of. And next we will be working on unlocking the other side of the map. So first things first, we're going to want to run through the American history and the air and space.
Now, True Sons runs the place. Odessa says there's a treasure trove of high-value intel in there. Transcripts and notes from the interrogations of True Sons prisoners. Mostly hyenas, which is why Odessa is so interested. If you can release the prisoners, True Sons will have their hands full with a
Hi, I'm
full-scale
Grace. I've been asked to relocate to the base of operations and help you coordinate with other agents.
The theater's
Come
gonna be
see me
able to
when
put
I get
better,
set up.
fresher food on the table. That ought to make the residents happier and healthier.
Again, find the person you're trying to travel to them, not the mission. You won't be able to get there yet, you haven't completed it.
Also, control point nearby.
Pretty sure you guys can hear me, so let's just rock and roll. Let's get these done as fast as possible. And we'll blow through this content and try to get me over to the campus settlement before I end this stream today. Trying to unlock that recalibration table so we can show those aspects of the game.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on the military
Nice heavy vial debuff would probably be good, Rigid.
The first priority is to release the prisoners when the True Sun's busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. We're going out.
Portable device detected.
No, just kill all the enemies.
Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch Isaac in.
I mean, I'm always going to pick up everything.
Open the cells. And the cells are open. The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
And again, if I didn't have clanmates in here, I could call for backup. We can actually call for backup and get somebody an endorsement. So, call for backup.
Request sent.
T, press and hold Y. Just gotta scroll off of yourself on the map. That's juicy and great for a stream. I don't know if you are or not.
This court determines that you, Colonel Antoine Ridgway, have been found guilty of violating the Uniform Code of Military Justice for the crimes of unlawful detention, failure to obey an order or regulation, and murder. You will therefore be stripped of all ranks and titles pertaining to your service in the armed forces and detained until further notice. Mr. Ridgway, would you like to make a final statement? Very well.
Another agent is now in your group. Backup arrival confirmed.
Yay, we got backup, guys. We're saved.
True Sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
Electronic device detected. Reinforcements en route.
flash and then static.
Haven't seen the key yet.
They've hit us hard, sir. But we've still got the numbers. Numbers don't guarantee victory. We need to change our strategy. We could play up our defenses. The hyenas and outcasts won't last long with the division around. If we had less to contend
Go ahead and grab it.
perhaps it's out of the question. We are not scavengers, we are true sons. We will not hold up in the garrison like
Speckle key. Oh yeah, I see it there. Okay. Opens up the special room. Whoops. Loot.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Looks like you got True Sons reinforcements headed your way.
North or south
Maybe a
side?
lockbox back here.
Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
I've actually got a key.
No more contact. All clear.
You just recovered intel that's going to be a whole lot of help to Odessa in the short term, but to all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
Agent, you're ready for another skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
We managed to grab some footage of the Hyena Council in action. Check it out.
Okay, so we got another person unlocked here and some side missions. Headed back to the theater real quick to unlock those.
We'd appreciate any help you can offer.
Electronic device detected.
Look, you tell him that this isn't up for debate. He needs to stand the fuck down.
An agent has left your group. Portable device detected.
You like electricity? I like electricity. And now, thanks to the wind turbine blimp, we've got all the electricity we could ever use.
There's a true sun's mission. Oh, hey, Agent. I have a big favor to ask.
Hello, Agent. I've been recruited to help you survive in the Dark Zones. I'll be heading over to the base of operations soon, so come and visit me and I'll explain more.
I'm looking for an agent to recover supplies from Dark Zones. I've spent time in the Dark Zones, and I know a thing or two about the hazards and the opportunities you can find inside those walls. Follow my advice, and you just might make it out alive.
Portable device detected.
The roaming is far south as the mall now. And it's only
Alright, I think I've got all the side missions picked up. Go ahead and shoot down to
The True Sons took over an old
Air and
JTF
Space.
depot at the Air and Space Museum. They've turned it into some kind of factory for improvised munitions. We need to put it out of commission. One of the perimeter guards turned on the True Sons, so you'll have some help getting in. They'll let you through the gate.
Took you long enough. Here's the deal. I let you in, you let me go, okay? There's ordnance in there that crosses the line. I don't want any part of this shit. Guns are one thing, but this needs to be shut down.
The ramp to the parking garage looks like your best way in.
So you'll see these parachutes throughout the open world. If you shoot the box that's hanging from them, it'll drop loot.
Advanced munitions detected.
Great spot for a turret.
We need to figure out what they're doing here. See if you can find any intel on their operation.
This mission, you're gonna see these X's inside as a balloon. Pop it.
Seems like these guys are salvaging and repurposing anything they can from this place. They're crafty bastards, I'll give them that.
Electronic device detected.
Mr. Vice President, you asked to see me? Colonel, it's a pleasure to meet you in person. Thank you for making time. I'm at your service, sir. Let me speak frankly. If we don't get this outbreak up...
Tag anything useful, announce it in a recovery team later.
And blow the shit out of anything too dangerous.
Military-grade explosive residue detected.
Keep moving. We need to clear the next hole.
When you're done fucking things up there,
Keep moving. You still got 2 halls to clear.
Portable electronic device detected.
Where is that? Oh, it's gonna be up in here. Okay. Get the device. See the yellow X. Shoot the balloon.
Intercepted.
Division's on my 6! So cut through the planetarium. We gotta secure that ordnance.
Planets for millennia. But we are only now beginning to uncover some of their secrets.
Nailed the fucker.
The third rock not be the only planets that can support life as we know it. In the vast is a rational domain. Once had vast oceans, carrying many of the elements found on Earth. Sustained life. Building rocks that allowed organisms to evolve from single-cell amoebas to complex living beings like you and me, starting as nothing more than ash of a dying star light years away.
Oops, I forgot about that. I don't know. He's probably just busy doing something. you can see the search icon here. Basically, it's going to be a backpack trophy, but at my level, it's going to give me materials because I've already collected it on this account.
Portable device detected.
More recent water flows as well, ranging from gullies and dried rivers. Ancient breakways. That could only have been formed from at the Martian North Pole, where small quantities exist as water vapor in the thin Martian atmosphere, or as brines in the Martian soil.
Face the wall. I am still your superior. You will address me as sir. Face the wall, or you be dealing within an inch of your...
Mechanical components detected.
Agent, have Isaac scan the parts.
Electronic device detected.
Here's the other X and the final balloon. See, it says enter the secret room on my screen.
Setting a recovery team. Link up with them and you'll be done there.
Components identified. Suggested use. Missile construction.
They must be using a casing from the museum's collection. If they can rig it with a warhead and some propulsion, it wouldn't need a guidance right out to herself.
Kinda goes without saying, but if you see any missiles lying around, make sure they can be used.
End of the line.
Database match indicates designation LMR-90.
That would be the missile then. Please neutralize that fucking thing by any means necessary.
Damn it. The salvage crew just ran into those reinforcements. They need backup.
Okay, I'll sweep the area.
Out of action and they lost a big stockpile of ordnance. Throw in the fact that the settlements can scavenge those workbenches and tools, and I'd say it's been a pretty good day. Hey, I just got a message from Odessa. She wanted to meet with you in person and thank you for what you've done.
We're ready to help broaden your skill set over here at the base.
Should be able to access the castle. Looks like that's all the upgrades I got. Might have more now.
Group augmentation inactivated. Group augmentation activated.
Okay. Alright, so now we need to go to the castle. Traveling over to the safe house.
We've got some footage of some True Sons in their natural habitat. Take a look.
Group augmentation active.
Looks like the True Sons are using this control point as some kind of supply depot. Not many guards, but the place is locked down.
Then we need another way in. Agent, this control point is built over an underground parking lot. There should be pedestrian access to the lower levels. Look for an elevator. We got an SOS from the castle settlement and haven't been able to re-establish contact. Get over there when you can. True Sons tends to harass them quite a bit, so they may need help.
Portable device detected.
Look, I am not trying to drive us into shooting war with the True Sons.
Then what are you doing?
Trying to maintain our independence. Or would you rather go back to serving under General Ridgway?
No, none of us want that, but there's no reason to deliberately provoke Ridgway's people.
I have to push back. Strength is the only language they understand. If we show weakness, we're dead.
Obviously see that they got bombed.
Mortar attack. Chemical. 7 survivors. Yes, Manny. 7 total. The sheriff just came in. Can you get these people to safety? I'm gonna go kill the bastards that did this. You're safe now. I promise.
The attack came from Jefferson Plaza. You know what to do.
Hey! Kill them all.
Hostile control point identified. Detected.
When you can. There's a project ready to be completed.
Control point secured. Well done.
Reinforcements incoming. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
easy.
Supply room access unlocked.
Supply rooms and control points, very important to make sure you hit.
Nearby echo detected.
Modding your stuff when you get it, also important. All right. So far, so good. Fast travel.
Hey there. Take care.
Got 3 SHT to spend. Grab some more attachments.
Hey, Agent. We got a project that's ready to be completed.
Couple things that have been completed, so we'll head over that way. Charles Douglas is available for your shooting range. This is the kind of stuff you want to do before you call for backup. All the stuff I'm taking care of right now because it keeps people waiting and they're looking to run stuff, not sit here and wait for you to take care of this business.
Think you can help?
Hostile broadcast detected.
Hey, sugar. It's good to see you. You know you've done something unthinkable. You've given us hope. I think Kelso and I both lost sight of how important that is. I hate to ask more of you when you've already done so much. But if you find yourself in the vicinity of the police headquarters over on Indiana Avenue, I could use your help with a personal matter. It's nothing urgent, but it would mean a lot to me.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Okay, so now I need to go talk to Charles Douglas.
We've got a better setup for our solar panels. With the new configuration, we've increased our input and
Name's
can now
Charles
run more
Douglas.
lights at night.
I'm to supervise the shooting range they've set up in the basement of the White House. Looking forward to working with you, mate.
Okay. And now we're off to like Jefferson Plaza.
We need to prevent True Sons from using the Metro to transport chemical weapons. So start by disabling any operational trains you find.
You can't let those munitions be distributed. You saw what they did to the castle.
Electronic device detected.
General, do you know anything about these mortar rounds they're asking us to ship over to the plaza?
I do. Make sure they get what they need.
Can I ask what they're planning to do with them?
Why? Is something troubling you?
I just don't understand what we're doing there. Doesn't seem like there's anything of importance in the area.
Well, we have to and to do that, we have to be open-minded about how to solve them.
Understood, General.
We may have eyes on Wilson. Outside near the main entrance to the mall. We need to terminate this son of a bitch. There's no direct route from your position, so you'll have to divert through the hotel and into the mall.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Get the munitions. We gotta secure the ordnance. Negative. The subway's compromised. Then find another way.
There we go.
Electronic device detected.
Right.
The castle is Sergeant Snow's territory, General Ridgway. Mike Snow, Captain Wilson. He's a deserter. We don't address traitors by rank. Sorry, sir. Word has it he's operating an open-door policy. He was always weak. They've got refugees crowding in by the hour. The worst this city has to offer. Nothing but degenerates and backstabbers. Then what good are they? That place will become a breeding ground for the virus. We must tackle the problem at the source. Time to start cleaning up this city. Let's see how this DC-62 of yours holds up.
An elevator that should take you to the mall. Wilson is still by the entrance. We've spotted a mortar team with him. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
You can go touch the elevator.
Hostile forces incoming. Contaminated area. DC-62 toxin detected. Contamination level lethal.
What the hell? These readings are insane. They must have a lab nearby for weaponizing this shit. Make sure you put it out of operation. Send in a team to dismantle the rest of that crap once you've cleared the site.
There we go. Okay, so when you look at this stack of loot, you can see here that this item has a chevron or an arrow pointing up. Basically what this means is that this item is either God roll statted, or it is an upgrade to my library or to my current gear. So now I'm going to walk up to it, and you can see that what it is it's a God roll stat. If you look in my library, you can see that I have white arrows just below each of my attributes. Those attributes, of course, are highlighted with those white arrows to show what's in your library. As far as the library goes, we're going to talk about that much later, probably in a second stream, but just touching on it right now because that'll be the subject that we are primarily trying to teach through doing this new character.
General, there's a woman here. Says she's a representative of the theater settlement. Wants to speak with you.
What about?
She wants to negotiate.
Negotiate? Why would we want to negotiate with those people?
Stand by, sir. I'll ask her. Sir, she thinks a truce could be mutually beneficial.
Shoot her, Lieutenant.
Sir?
Shoot her and dump her body with those guns. If anybody else comes to negotiate, shoot them too.
Yes, sir.
Leaving contaminated area.
Like a parachute with a crate.
Don't let Wilson get away.
More contacts. Great work. Wilson's unit is out of action, and you've crippled True Sun's chemical warfare efforts. Also, Kelso just reported in to confirm the survivors from the castle settlement have safely reached the rooftop settlement. There's no one doing what happened to them, but at least you've made sure it won't happen to anyone else.
Agent, you're ready for another skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
Alright. Now I need to go to... Oh yeah, level 15. Damn. Alright, finish up this side of the map, call it a day.
If we want to get Isaac back online across the country, we need to reconnect the local system to the satellite network. We should be able to do that at the NOAA headquarters building.
Get to the control room. I can walk you through the process from there. The control room is at the top of the atrium.
Portable electronic device detected. Hostile radio intercepted.
It's the division! Sound the alarm!
Oh man.
Portable device detected.
lost all movement on the roof.
Control terminal offline.
With the main terminal down, we're gonna have to walk through a bunch of extra steps. See if you can find a working computer.
Joint Base Andrews, this is Air Force One on approach. Do you copy?
We're gonna have to manually establish a connection. We need a good antenna and a better radio. This place has both. Get out there and align the satellite dishes. There should be a console at the base of each dish. I've sent the coordinates for the dishes through Isaac. It shouldn't take too long to align them. You're still gonna have to adjust each dish, but this will speed up the process.
Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated.
Didn't have anybody covering me.
Signal is insufficient.
So far, so good. Now we just gotta find a transmitter.
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
Before the government evacuated the complex, a UHF radio was housed here for testing purposes. It should be somewhere on the lower levels.
ultra-high frequency relay payload. Detected.
Bingo. That comms module has the transmitter we need to finalize communications with the satellites. Agent, activate the crane sequence, and we're in business. That's it. We should be able to extract the radio once it's docked.
Yeah, those are skills that I'm not trying to teach right now. If you watch and you catch on, you catch on. I don't want to overload anybody with too much information. This isn't the main video anyway. This is just kind of working to getting to where I need to be.
Alright, this will extract the transmitter from the module and connect it to the rest of the facility. Then we can link up with the Division satellites.
Agent, you alright? Sounds like you've got company. satellite network is back online. I'll send a team to secure the transmitter for safekeeping. Good work, Agent.
Alright, so that concludes this side of the map for the most part. Noopy, can you unlock that safe house for me?
Group augmentation inactivated.
The agents posted here set up a radio station to counter hostile propaganda. Looks like there's still a lot to do. I'll send you what I have. All right, Agent. Time to shine.
Yeah, stuff happens. Alrighty, so can you go to the campus and then walk outside so I can get there?
Group augmentation inactive.
Wow, I actually got here. Interesting. Maybe because I'm the right level?
Talk about Stan. I mean, we all knew him, right?
Henry? What are you doing back here?
Hiding.
We're barely hanging on. It's hard to motivate people to fight for their lives when their lives aren't worth fighting for. Good to meet you. Henry Hayes.
Look, I sympathize, Henry. But we have our own problems, and they're big problems.
Maybe we can help. I know you need people.
You keep telling me you can't spare anyone.
Not right now, but if you guys can take some pressure off of us.
We're already doing what we can.
Are you? Because outside those walls, it's perdition. We let our guard down just for a second and it's over. All of this. Whatever you're doing out there, we're not feeling it in here.
Well, Sheriff, I hope you're ready for some extra work.
Portable device detected. Electronic device detected. Civilians in distress. Portable electronic device detected.
Hey, Agent. We got a project ready for completion here.
We're screwed. Any way you look at it, absolutely screwed. Come on, Henry, we'll figure it out. How, huh? I understand you two are having a difference of opinion. That's a polite way of putting it.
With drainage systems, there's what works and what Jed wants to rewire the whole thing. It's not an emergency yet, but better to take care of it before it becomes one.
What's the downside?
Well, it's gonna mean taking down the generator for a few hours, at a minimum.
How much of a concern is that?
Given a choice between a planned outage at our convenience versus an unplanned...
Hey, you alright? What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'm okay.
Sure you are.
Sorry, I'm usually not like this.
Which is why I'm worried about you.
It just hit me out of the blue that today's my wedding anniversary.
Oh, jeez. That's rough.
You've been through it already, haven't you?
Yeah, but I didn't realize until almost a week later. Double whammy of feeling like a terrible husband and then remembering I'm not one anymore. And that leads to even worse shit. My son's birthday is only a few weeks away.
God. Henry, I didn't mean to drag you into this pity party.
You didn't drag me into anything. I invited myself in. If there's one thing I can say, it's to take the...
Henry? Henry?
Yeah?
Henry, he's gone.
Yeah, I just, Can you just give me a moment with him?
Of course.
Doc. For what it's worth, I know you did all you... Why don't you boys get on out of here before you overstay your welcome? Overstaying my welcome is kind of a hobby of mine. Lucky for you, you can spend your final moments doing something you enjoy. Is that a...
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and end this one for today and continue on probably later, do some more work on it.